Okay.
Cool.
Good morning, everybody. A Friday in March. I don't know where the time goes. I guess it quote March is on. Everybody says, "Oh, what is something different? What is something fabulous?" And my two wonderful friends here have come up with a totally unique idea, which has become the biggest hit in Denver, whether you're a vegan or not. Let me say that to start with, because I'm going to let Sam and Trish Maher go from here, and you will tell us all about a place that I don't care if you eat nothing but meat, you're going to love it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And it's so nice to have you here. Let's have you start with, you've got Somebody People and Everyday Pizza. How did you start? Tell me all about it.
Okay. So the idea was kind of forged on a road trip from New York to Denver. So it was 4 months. Trix and I were talking about opening up a restaurant and what we could do and what kind of theme we wanted. And as the road trip went along, our idea kind of developed and it became stronger and it evolved and it became more colorful and elaborate. And there was a couple of principal things. We obviously wanted to keep it plant-based. We wanted to be sustainable as we could be. We didn't want to I guess we wanted to kind of have a mentality of no food waste as well. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to compost everything and we wanted to bring a little color to the Denver dining scene. So we wanted to...
Had you been here before you started this road trip to figure it out?
We had not. We were really kind of I've been in the industry for many years and I've always wanted to open up my own restaurant. And so on the road trip, we were just kind of rapping about different kind of styles of food, what we could do, what kind of elements we wanted to bring from previous experiences that we'd had. And
why Denver?
We kind of stumbled upon Denver and we thought we'd be here for a year and we've been here for 7 years now.
Yay for us.
Yeah. And we found the space on Broadway after I was general manager at Mercantile for a while, and I stumbled across it and I was like, I think we can kind of make this work.
It was the tea room before that.
Yeah, it was the Denver tea room.
Oh, okay.
And rent seemed okay and it seemed like a fun idea, and I was going in very blind, but I just had a feeling that pre-COVID. Pre-COVID. I had a feeling that I thought we could make it work with the resources that we had.
Were you vegan, wanting vegan, or did that just come into play?
Yeah, I think Sam and I had been vegan for a few years by then. And I think we just wanted to have a restaurant that had the style of food that we liked to eat. So in our road trip around America, we did check out all the vegan places, but we also really like to eat at a lot of the top restaurants with incredible chefs where we would just sort of eat whatever they gave us, whatever was vegan. So that's kind of where the idea of less I guess imitation foods or fake meat, and it's just sort of like embracing the whole vegetable and sort of in-season produce, and that's the way that we like to eat. So we kind of wanted to make that happen.
Well, that's what got me hooked to start with, because when they tell me I'm having chicken something, if I wanted chicken something, I'd go eat chicken. I mean, I'm not a vegan, but go eat chicken. Here, I remember the first time I went in, I said to my friends, "You're driving." Yeah, I have no clue what any of this is until I became an authority like everybody else that said whatever it says, it's fabulous, no matter what.
Yeah, and Art and I used to work together in a restaurant in New York.
No, so who Art is? Somebody. say who Art is in case somebody.
So Art is our chef over both venues at Somebody People and at Everyday Pizza. So I was a bartender in New York, and he was in the kitchen running the show, and so we just knew that his ability to work with like fresh produce and like vegetable forward style, it was delicious. So we
Yes, it is.
he was the right choice.
Yeah.
We're very, very lucky to have him on our team.
Well, I don't think I have ever been in there. Blizzard, rainstorm, heat, cold, that it isn't mobbed.
Yeah.
And I must say, I do up the average age quite a bit because it's a place, everybody young, everybody old, but adores it.
Mhm.
Tell us a little bit about the menus at both.
Yeah.
So my friends who are watching know the difference.
Yeah, so Somebody People is more about we wanted to do fresh pasta. I think that's kind of the bulk of the menu, and then we also wanted to use whole vegetables. So it's just kind of utilizing the flavor of the vegetable and creating dishes out of that for Somebody People, but it's kind of elevated. You know, we're working every day to try and elevate the service and elevate the food. We've got a tiny little kitchen in there, so they work magic, the chefs. So there's no, like typical restaurants, there's no storage. It's a dinky little space, but we managed to through a lot of covers, and it's a bright, fun atmosphere. And I think that's exactly what we wanted to create out of this passion project, is something that is like all about our personality, and it's vibrant and jumps out.
Totally upbeat.
It's definitely elevated but still approachable. And
you said something about the pasta. I think every pasta is incredible. However, it is a place where all your vegetable appetizers so incredible. Because to me, you have to rely on pasta, because what else are you gonna like?
Yeah.
Here, I've never met a vegetable that I even thought I hated that I didn't love.
Yeah. And then Everyday Pizza was, I think we came out of COVID, and I had a bit of an itch. I wanted to open up another restaurant, and we wanted to find a place that we could do takeout that was more accessible to everyone, that provided more simple pastas and I shouldn't say pizza. Simple. I apologize. More like just a simple execution, but really vibrant in flavor. Pastas and pizzas and vegetable forward dishes that we could give to a greater demographic, you know.
Okay. And that's downtown.
It's downtown. Yeah.
It's on
22nd and Larimer.
Thank you.
And we
plug.
Yeah, and we don't use any processed foods, so no cheeses. We make all our kind of creamy spreads, and we use as organic vegetables on the pies as much as possible. And we do, like, Art creates these amazingly interesting food combinations that come from left field, but they somehow are magic on the palate. So
okay, because what got to me, and I want you to explain, you just did but briefly, is when pizza, to me, pizza means, I know you can have your crust in a restaurant. Me, can't have pizza if it isn't covered in cheese.
Right.
And you fooled us.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to our approach at Somebody People. Like, all of the dishes are still really balanced. So we still get that creamy element or that fatty element, but just without using any processed food or dairy.
I will never figure out how you make something taste like cheese.
Yeah. And then I think both the restaurants are the sum of the teams. It's like we've got an amazing beverage director, Emily Horn. She does an incredible job across the two venues with her kind of creating amazing cocktails that suit the space, that suit the energy of the place. She does an amazing job. And both general managers. I've got Chad at the Everyday Pizza. He's just like a lovable Labrador. He's like so good with the customers, and he bounces around. And Tony at Somebody People is just incredible professional, really graceful on the floor, and really good at elevating the finer touches of service. So we're just really lucky. And all our staff are just like the most entertaining, naughty, funny little critters.
I'm visiting, I know who needs a date. I know what's going on. They are precious and charming, and they'll tell you to try something. If you hate it, they'll take care of it. Nobody's ever hated anything. And on Broadway, South Broadway, I mean, you have to know where you're going. You have to know Go Park. But Mom and fabulous. But Everyday Pizza, like baseball's about to start. You can easily stop in there for lunch, before a game, or after for dinner. I think it's pretty much in walking distance.
Yeah, just a couple blocks from the stadium.
Yeah.
And we moved our sort of music program, because we used to always have live DJs on Friday and Saturday nights.
Where?
Well, we used to do it at both venues, but Somebody People are still quite small.
Yes,
so we've kind of moved that sort of entertainment over solely to Everyday Pizza, where we do more like it's more of like an event space, really vibrant, kind of that live music sort of suits there a bit more. So we do DJs Friday and Saturday nights. We do a lot of sort of private events. That's definitely the party place. So
well, it's on the corner of 22nd and Larimer. And that one is open for lunch and dinner.
Yes, 7 days a week.
Good for you. Yeah, I assume. You do pick up and carry out?
Yes. Yeah.
Because you don't do that as much at Somebody People.
No. Somebody People is dine-in only.
Which I will understand. But tell me, I know that every season, don't count this winter, but pretty soon you're going to jump into spring. And in summer, the vegan remains even more exciting because you use all the fresh things.
Yeah, like moving from New York and the East Coast, where, the growing season was so much longer. It's definitely taken us to be a little bit more innovative in Colorado, but we've met some of the most incredible farmers who are doing really great, like regenerative soil sort of work and growing excellent vegetables with, like, the soil qualities here is so much more difficult to grow in, and the short season and the lack of rain overall. So people are doing, it's great to be a part of the exciting things that a lot of the local farmers are doing, which is really fun.
Well, I think COVID, of course, killed everything for a while. But I think everybody knows and loves everything about you. And more so, you have been so generous with the charity work that I do, that I don't do it. I say, well, you do it. And I know Somebody People has become a star of our big charity events.
Thank you for organizing.
Oh, thanks. I look good. It's easy. My job's easy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Aren't I great? But you put together these events, and no matter what they are, whether it's a booth, a course, a snack, whatever it is, everybody says, that was my favorite. It was awesome. And you just do it all right.
Yeah. I think it's a really important aspect of restaurants and restaurant life that I do believe that restaurants are like the cornerstone of community, and it's such an excellent place to bring people together, to forget about your woes at work and things like that, and create an atmosphere that is welcoming, warm. You get fed, you get your needs taken care of, and that's what restaurants are to us, and they also can add to the community in the greater area through charity work or through giving. We give fruit and vegetables to low-income housing. We're starting to work with some of the unhoused people in Larimer and 22nd. Like, that's, to us, is
got to be
super
unbelievable.
important. Yeah.
Oh my heavens, good. That's new. That's good for you. I mean, everything that you can give back, or any of us can, I just think comes back to you.
Yeah, we're really impressed with the hospitality community in Denver really kind of is quite unique, and there's so many up and coming talents, and it's a really exciting scene. But what we found the most is just how like incredibly supportive some of like the top groups and top chefs, and we've met some really genuinely great people. So
I agree. I've been at this for 45 years, and I said, I adore them all. I mean, we're all one big family. Everybody cares.
Yeah.
You are part of that. I mean, I'm including you saying that, but a unique situation. And what I think is a unique, fabulous city.
Yeah.
Okay, details of both places, hours, numbers, things. Have we forgotten anything? Great wine, great drinks, incredible food, and just everything fabulous.
Yeah, I would just say the unique parts. I guess Sunday is our night.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so at Everyday Pizza, we do Sunday sessions every week. So it's just dinner hours. It's just dine in, like 4 to 9:30 p.m. But we do, just to keep things sort of, again, like we like to eat. So we keep things a little bit different and new for our regulars. But we'll do a $12 Sunday sessions menu. So every single week, there's a featured pizza that's just on for that night, which is $12, and a featured pasta and a featured cocktail. So that rotates. So if you come in often and you want to try something brand new, Sundays are like a little bit of that industry night that we do.
Fun.
Yeah. And then we've always done Sunday supper at Somebody People.
Right.
So
and that's a fixed menu of 5 courses.
Yep. And that again is a brand new menu every week. So it lets our kitchen be creative. It lets them try some new dishes that sometimes you find some of the favorites on the menu later on. And then it also lets us sort of it helps with our no food waste initiative, because we look to see what we've got in from the farms, and we sort of cook it all up at the on that last day.
They ought to let you be the spokesperson. You're pretty darn great. That's a girl thing, but you ought to do it. Okay, hours. How to get to?
Somebody People, Tuesday to Sunday from 4 o'clock to late to 9 or 10.
Last sitting, yeah.
Everyday Pizza is every day, 12 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And they are, how would somebody make a reservation? What is the address?
Okay. So Somebody People is on 1165 South Broadway. You can make a reservation via our website, www.somebodypeople.com. And Everyday Pizza is on 22nd and Larimer.
It's on the corner, people. Go ahead.
Yeah, 2162 Larimer Street. And you can make a reservation at our website, www.weareeveryday.pizza.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one because I always call.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that as well.
Yeah.
I agree. And I hope everybody will like and subscribe to the Gabb, G-A-B-B, on YouTube who's watching this. I hope more that everybody goes to Everyday Pizza, everybody, Somebody People. They are awesome, incredible. And this will not only be on YouTube, but you'll find it on Facebook, Instagram. You'll find me there, and you all in my heart as being the most exciting people who come to Denver.
Thank you so much for supporting us
and
for all the kind words.
You deserve it all. Thank you. Have a great, great weekend. Much love.
Bye.
Happy spring, sort of.